Hey guys, welcome back to Suitcase Princess. My name is Shanna, and our goal here is to let you have more fun, more value, and less stress with your family vacations. This is showing you our fourth day on our summer 2021 Washington, D.C. vacation. We went to the wrong museum. We are going to take you along as we traverse not the museum we intended to go to, but in fact, another museum entirely. Before we go any further, guys, please scroll down, hit that big red subscribe button, show your support, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. So this day we had actually made reservations in advance and intended to go to the Smithsonian Museum of Art and the National Portrait Gallery. Well, turns out that Smithsonian is in fact not on the National Mall like most all of the rest of them. And the only museum that is not a Smithsonian, the National Gallery of Art, that is on the National Mall is the museum that we went to. I have no idea how we messed this up, but we sure as heck did, and we wound up at the entirely wrong museum without a reservation. We were fortunate enough that they did in fact have availability and let us right in. They said it happens all the time. So we did feel a little bit better about that, and we got to have a great visit. However, we did definitely just totally bungle that one up. It totally worked out though. So we'll just save the other museum that we did in fact intend to go to for our next visit. Now, what you're seeing here, guys, is I'm just kind of giving you a little bit of a voiceover. It's a little bit different. Right here, we are walking up and over to, look at that. I am a huge fan. If you are taking children somewhere where they cannot touch things, guys, get them something they can touch. Some of the newest things that they do have out are those little puppets. Those things are fantastic. Get them a fidget spinner. Here they offer not an audio tour guide, but they have these little sketch books with the pencils for the kids. And as you can see, they ate it up. One of my favorite things to do in an art museum, this room right here, is Modigliani. And looking at the sculptures and all the paintings, we were able to have Amelia, my older one, look around, and I'm asking her right there, what do you see is similar? Like, what do you know that you can see in all of these works of art? You can pick out and tell me it's a Modigliani. And then later in life, when you see a Modigliani, you'll be able to point out that the faces have that unique and characteristic shape of a Modigliani. As many art museums have that have more than one building, ours here in Houston does as well, the Museum of Fine Arts Houston. They have an kind of an underground walkway that has an art installation in it. We always love those with the moving sidewalks. As we come up into this second building, we came up right by the food court, which wasn't open. So by this point in our day, we'd already been kind of out and trekking around. We went to the National Mall. It was wicked hot. Guys, I'm from Houston, but the heat and the humidity in DC was rivaling our hometown. It was hot. We'd already had ice cream, and it was honestly time for lunch if we were going to continue to be successful in this day. Well, the little kiosk, like the main food court, wasn't open, and the little kiosk only had kind of an odd assortment of things, but we pieced together a lunch, and it just was what it was that day. Oh, look, a gift shop. As you come into this other building, guess what we found, guy? Another food court. Had no idea. Now look at this. I was genuinely so shocked as a whole on our DC vacation that there were so many people everywhere. I honestly expected the Northeast to be so much more conservative in their approach to COVID and COVID protocols than they were. I think everybody's just been locked inside for too long and they are busting out. I guess maybe the news has just led me to believe that here in Texas, we're the crazy ones who are living life on the edge. But in all honesty, DC was pretty much the same way. So again, super shocked, but like I said, everybody's just ready to get out. We had a really great time. I can tell you though, I do appreciate that they went ahead and let us in and they had that last minute reservation, but the museum was pretty difficult to navigate. We didn't spend a lot of time studying the map, and so I think that really could have helped us out a great deal, but it just, it almost just doesn't make a lot of sense in the layout. And so It was a little confusing. We did backtrack a little bit to get to some of the things that we really wanted to see. Now on the main level, they have these gorgeous rotundas on either end, these wonderful little areas that are bright and gorgeous. Right here, I look over and I see a Da Vinci. So we pop in over here, and it just dawned on me that my kids have a really kind of charmed life. This was their second sighting of a Da Vinci in under 2 years on 2 continents. If you guys want to see the first, you can hop on over and watch our Louvre video. It was amazing. So we do take our kiddos to art museums, honestly, pretty frequently, I think, compared to most people. And they have, they learn how to behave, right? It's training, and they have, pirate ship. They have become quite accustomed to being expected to be quiet, to walk. Now you will see this video started out with Marilyn sitting on a bench. One of the things that we do try to do is kind of go at their pace. So right here, they've decided they want to sit down and sketch, which is fine. It gives my husband and I a little bit more time in this room or an adjacent room to look at things we didn't get to see. Look at this in the center. It's just stunning, giant rotunda here, so gorgeous, and they wanted to sit down and sketch. So a few tips for art museums, because art museums particularly, you can't touch anything. They're just not made for kids. And this right here, so we have to stop and really allow them to appreciate what they're interested in, because look, it's a ballerina. And so we got this great snap for their ballet teacher, and there's actually another spot later in this video where they see Degas, which had been that hang in their dance studio. And so they were excited to recognize these famous pieces of art. Right here is Monet's footbridge, because Amelia has, here's the Degas I was speaking about, but Amelia has a paint by number of Monet's footbridge. And so she gets excited because when she can see the art that she recognizes, that makes it real and very tangible for her. Now, the museum did require that we carried our backpack on one shoulder, could not be across your front. Here is a Van Gogh. Again, we've seen a few of them in our travels, and so the girls just get very excited to recognize these things. This painting right here, it's another Monet. We have it hanging in our bathroom, my husband and I. So again, it's fun to recognize. The thinker, I guess one of the many thinkers. As you can see, we actually hang out here a bit. Another ballerina. They get so excited to see things that they can recognize. And we made it out of the museum and over to the sculpture garden, where they had a wonderful time just kind of running around. It was still so hot, this gorgeous fountain. Guys, tips and tricks. These backpacks right here hold 1.5 liters of water, and my kids can carry them themselves. They have plenty of room for snacks and their little sketchbooks and everything like that. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed these tips. I hope that you find them helpful, informative, useful. If you did, please scroll down, hit that big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notification, and gives us a thumbs up while you're down there, guys. Share with me tips, tricks, hacks for traveling with kids. This was the Art Museum edition.